Hello everyone! Today you will find out something unusual. I will analyze another Skibidi Toilet multiverse. It's called Skibidi Wars. Why is this multiverse better than the original series? Why is the G-Man from Skibidi Wars much stronger than the original one? First, I'll briefly tell you about this multiverse, and then I'll show you all the secrets and Easter eggs of the first, second, and third episode. Get your tea and snacks ready and watch this video to the end. You'll definitely enjoy it. Let's go! So I want to tell you about Skibidi Wars and its creator called Vurlance. This multiverse has its own Skibidi scientist and G-Man toilet, who becomes a huge destroying machine after a few episodes. Also, all three Titans take part there, and there is a main one called Titan. This is the strongest character in this multiverse, who has the power of all three Titans. The main difference in this series is the huge amount of epic battles between the Titans and G-Man. While in the original Skibidi Toilet, the battles like this take place once every 10 episodes. In this multiverse, almost every episode is filled with cool characters and battles. So if you like to watch Titans fight, then Skibidi Wars is the right series for you. Also in this multiverse, you will see many different cool mutants. Their unusual abilities will just blow your mind, I promise you. Okay, first episode immediately starts with a battle in the forest, where the cameramen are trying to escape the mutants. This scene is a reference to episode 50, where an improved Titan cameraman returned to the show. And here the cameramen are trying to run away from a mutant that has the ability to spew flames. In the background, we see a familiar mutant. In episode 47, he sawed off the Titan's speakers. There is also Skibidi Octopus from episode 44. A few seconds later, behind the main mutant, we see the vacuum toilet that fought Titan tvman in episode 46. After the explosion, one cameraman loses his head. It's not clear to me if this happened on purpose or it's a rendering error, but it looks very funny. After taking a closer look at this mutant, we can notice some differences. He has a special weapon in his mouth, and it seems to be what allows him to spew flames. He also has a device on his head, which was on Skibidi Scientist in the original series. The mutant next to him also has the same device. Here we can get a closer look at the mutant's eyes. He takes a powerful shot from them and destroys the vehicle with the cannon from the episode beginning. There seems to be no chance for the Alliance in this battle. But just like in the original episode, Titan Cameraman comes flying to our rescue. He takes a shot at a mutant and throws him away like a toy. Next, he easily handles two more Skibidi. But the fire-breathing mutant doesn't seem to be that simple. He was able to survive the Titan's attack and deliver a sneaky attack in the back. But the Titan doesn't give a damn about that, and he hits the mutant with his hammer with all his might. Then Cameraman Titan rips out the same weapon that allowed this mutant to breathe fire, and he gives that bastard a taste of his own medicine. The battle is over, and POV Cameraman thanks the Titan with a thumbs up. Yes, the quality of the first videos may look not as high as the original series, but do you remember the quality of the first Skibidi Toilet episodes? The quality of the episodes in Skibidi Wars is increasing very fast. It's really awesome to watch an epic battle of all Titans against the huge G-Man, but we'll move on to that a little later. The next episode takes place in the Cameraman lab, where Titan Cameraman returns to get upgrades. On the main screen we can see a triangle sign. We will also see it in a few more episodes, but its meaning is unknown to me, and maybe it's some kind of Alliance logo. And something similar we could see on the Cameraman base in the original series. The logo was on the head of a scientist in episode 30. In this multiverse, the role of scientists is played by large cameramen. They don't wear gloves and have human skin. This means that in this multiverse, all the cameramen are half human. Titan Cameraman lands and extends his arm. His new weapon is ready and it's attached to a special rig. It has a spotlight, and after a few seconds we see how it works. One mutant appears and he has 4 legs and the same device on his head as the mutants from last episode. Titan is shown him the power of new weapon. It hypnotizes anyone who looks at it like a TV man's glow. Then Titan tests how the camera works. His weapon have one feature, and we will see it a little later. After testing the camera, Titan fires a powerful shot at the mutant and destroys it. All cameramen show their thumbs up, and each of them, except the scientist, has gloves. I think these cameramen are different, and they really need to wear that gloves. The heads of the regular cameramen also look different in this multiverse. Their model looks better and more modern than what we saw in the original series. I have a little theory about this multiverse. What if the events of Skibidi Toilets take place long before the events of Skibidi Wars? What if all we see in this multiverse takes place in the far future after the original series? This theory really makes you wonder, because in Skibidi Wars, all the technology looks better and more advanced. Compare G-Man's appearance in the original series and in this multiverse. I can definitely say that they need a lot of knowledge and skills to create such technology. It's unlikely that even Skibidi scientist from the original Skibidi Toilet has these knowledge. In the next episode, we are joined by Cameraman trying to find a safe place. But this guy doesn't seem to be so lucky. A fly toilet blast hits one of the cars and knocks the cameraman off his feet, and there seems to be no help for this guy. We can see a sign that says Holly Street. We can also notice the Subaru logo. Even in the distant future, people continue to use the brand of this car, or maybe this is where the new Skibidi technology was created. So you should think twice before buying a new not Subaru car. Because apparently these cars survived even the Skibidi apocalypse. Maybe this cameraman was going over the 35 speed limit, and Fly Toilet decided to teach him a lesson for that? And a few seconds after the cameraman dies, a vacuum toilet appears in front of us. This is a reference to episode 64. The action took place on a similar street, and the vacuum toilet was in the same place. Then, Hydra Toilet appears behind us. We've seen him before, and his first appearance was in episode 24. It looks like in the future this city has been captured by the Skibidi army, because everything around it looks in red colors. Before grabbing us, Skibidi Hydra turns all his heads, and we get our first look at the main mutant of this universe. He looks scary and very similar to G-Man from the original series. It's the same toilet with two powerful lasers. But the main difference is his helmet. He has huge horns and improved protection covering his entire head. The mutant with the saw attacks us. But at the last moment, something knocks the bastard down and we see Cinemaman enter the battle. He seems to have much more power than the Titan from the original series. This Cinemaman can move objects with his mind, and he shows us this by making a car fly over his hand. tvman teleports us away, and we watch this epic battle from a rooftop. G-Man takes a powerful hit with his guns, and it looks like it did a lot of damage to the Titan. The shot flew right into the Titan's core. G-Man then reveals his main weapon. It's huge cannon on his helmet, and it looks like Cinemaman has no chance of winning. But Titan Cameraman comes to the rescue with his new upgrades. He fires his new weapon and then uses his hammer. You would think that G-Man is destroyed and the battle is over. Even Cinemaman gives thumbs up. But once the fog ends, we see that G-Man is unharmed. Cameraman tries to warn the Titan and tells him to turn around, but it's too late. G-Man uses his powerful lasers again and hits the jetpack filled with fuel. This causes a massive explosion and does massive damage to Titan. The damage was so bad that all of Titan's cameras disabled and his jetpack was destroyed. I can't imagine what would have happened to Titan if G-Man had used the huge cannon that is attached to his head. Write in the comments what you think about this multiverse. And that was me, ISO Toilet. See ya!